Hello Sagittarius, here is your weekly guidance for week beginning March the 18th. And I have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for you and the Mermaid and Dolphin Oracle deck. So we're going to look at your general guidance and then take a look at your love life and your career and finance for the week ahead. So what's coming in for Sagittarius, please? What do they need to know? Okay, your first three cards are the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so there may be some frustrations and delays this week, Sagittarius. Things that you are worrying about. It feels as if you're anxious for some reason. Now, we have the King of Wands here, and that relates to fire signs such as yourself, so Aries, Leo and Sag. And you're just keen to get things moving, aren't you, Sagittarius? But something is blocking your path, something is holding you up. This could be with your with regard to a general situation in your life, but it could also be in terms of love. It could be in terms of anything such as a project that you're trying to get off the ground. Whatever it is, there just seems to be an absolute block somewhere, and that's preventing you from moving forward. Now you're being asked here to be patient. You're being asked to look at things from a different perspective if you can. It may be that you can find a different way of doing things in order to, get things off the ground, okay? So that is your general energy. So you're being asked here to find new ways, okay, and realize that things will happen at the right time for you this week, okay? So whatever delays you're experiencing, it won't be forever. It's temporary, okay? So they are your cards for the general energy for this week. Let's have a look at your love life and see how that relates to those cards for you. So what's coming in, please, for Sagittarius for their love life? Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So in terms of love, some of you may be feeling a bit fed up, a bit bored. Some of you may feel as if the grass is greener on the other side. Sagittarius people like excitement in their life, especially in their love life. They like adventure. They like their partners to be adventurous. But some of you seem to have kind of lost the spark between you and your loved one. I have to also say that as we have the Seven of Swords, there could be someone is not really being completely honest with you this week, Sagittarius. And you are seekers of truth. You tend to know when people are lying or people are betraying you in some way. So, if something doesn't seem right this week with regard to your love life, then listen to what your intuition and your gut instinct is telling you. Maybe that's why you're feeling so fed up. You seem to have lost motivation at the moment, Sagittarius. But, I have to say, when this card comes out, things aren't quite as bad as you're seeing, all right? Love is being offered to you here, open-heartedly, but you're withdrawing from it. You've kind of got this sort of barrier between you and this other person, okay? Now, if you're single, it may be that someone is offering you out on a date or paying you some attention, and you're just not up for it. You are kind of at a point where you can't be bothered. Maybe you have had issues of trust in the past, and that's what's making you feel as if it's just not worth the effort. But actually, I feel it is, Sagittarius, when you have this card. I feel that the universe wants you to know that They are trying to put love your way here, okay? And in a relationship, someone is really reaching out to you, offering you an olive branch. That's what I feel, if some of you haven't been getting on. So do take a second look. Don't be too quick to dismiss what's on offer here for you this week in terms of love, Sagittarius. And you have this King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or Earth sign characteristics, and that is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. This person is very grounded, very down to earth. They could be your partner. Whoever they are, they have a real influence over your love life at the moment. And this card is asking you to take a practical approach as well this week, okay? Don't let emotions rule you, okay? Sometimes our partners act in certain ways for practical reasons. You know, maybe you're feeling a bit unloved. Perhaps you need your partner to be more attentive, that kind of thing. The King of Pentacles can often be someone who works a lot. You may be married or with someone who's a workaholic and isn't paying you enough attention, or not the right attention. Or perhaps this person is offering you love and you're not seeing it, as I said. For others, this could be someone stepping into your life this week, or someone who is asking you out on a date. And I feel whoever this is, they're a good, solid personality. Someone who is someone who could bring stability to your life, okay, in a partnership. So do take a look at this offer coming your way, in whatever form it takes, and it will resonate differently with each and every one of you. I do feel there is an issue of trust here, though, but that may be your own views that are clouding your judgment. You know, we see the clouds here. Maybe it's because you lack trust for some reason. Okay, so let's have a look at your work and finance section now, Sagittarius. What's coming in for Sagittarius in terms of work and finance, please? You have the Tower card, Sagittarius, and you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Nine of Cups. So the Tower card, okay, it can look quite scary, but actually when the Tower card comes in, it's often a sort of, it often brings with it a sense of relief or release, okay? So whatever's happening around you financially or in terms of your career, whatever's happening around you, and this could be at home, things that are going on at home as well, this area of life, especially if you work from home or you're looking after the home, there's something that is rearing its head this week. That's the best way I can put this. It's something that's been building for quite some time. It has to happen, you know. There has to be a climax, doesn't there? But once it's happened, then you start to feel this relief. You start to be able to breathe again, and that's what I want to say to you. Okay, so whatever you're experiencing, you know, realise that once it's, you know, once you've got, you'll sort of be over the worst once this comes in, and if it has already come in, you know, the worst has happened in whatever way that manifests for you. Whatever situation has been brewing, in other words, has now reached its peak. But the only way is up from here, okay? And you have this Ace of Cups. There is a new beginning coming in as well. So after the Tower card, which can indicate an ending of some sort, you know, and if it's in terms of work, maybe some people are being laid off, or there are major changes at work. Whatever's happening, a new beginning is replacing it, okay? And this is something that's even better than what you had before, because the Ace of Cups talks about something that you love. It's work that involves your passion, okay? And so it's something that you can really put your heart into, especially as you have this Nine of Cups. And often when this card comes out, if I'm doing a one-to-one, I will ask the person to make a wish. So if I hold this here for a moment, if you'd like to close your eyes and make a wish. Okay, this is the wish card. This is dreams coming true. This is something nice happening for you this week, okay? So what I want to say actually looking at these cards is that, okay, you have the Tower card. Something is going on here. Something is sort of erupting, but it's a blessing in disguise. You know, you may have been dreading this that's happened at work or at home, but it's a blessing in disguise. You know, the end result is going to be so much better than you ever imagined, okay? That is your tarot for the week, Sagittarius. Let's have a look at your angel guidance. Oh, there's a tarot card in there. What's coming in, please, for Sagittarius this week, dear angels? What do they need to know? Pay attention. Notice repetitive signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So anything that is repetitious, okay, such as seeing numbers, a certain number, such as hearing different tunes that mean something to you, a certain tune that means something to you repetitively, such as familiar scents, a familiar scent that you keep smelling or coming across. You know, it will resonate differently for everyone, but pay attention to these signs because there's a message there for you, Sagittarius, and it's about sort of connecting the dots, okay? Tranquility. Make time to relax. Be still and enjoy your solitude. Indulging in much needed self-care. Okay, so it's a week to find some peace and quiet, Sagittarius. If things have been stressful, if things have been worrying you, and you can see that here, you know, there are frustrations around you. Maybe those delays and worries that you've had are culminating in this card, and by the end of the week you do get to see, you know, the results of whatever it is you've been worried about, you know. And then perhaps from then on the worry will become less and you start to find ways to relax and unwind, because it's good for your mental health to find that time. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes, okay? So they're urging you to make any necessary changes, and the Tower card may sort of cause that to happen anyway, but whatever it is, you know, this is a good time for that change. The Nine of Cups is abundance, all right, and we have the full moon in Libra this week, so this is a week for the Libra energy, and that brings with it balance and calm, and ask you to look at things from both sides, to look at your life from both sides and realise whatever happens for a reason, Sagittarius. And that is your reading for this week. If you have enjoyed your reading, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to order a reading, you can do so through my link below. Please look out for your weekend guidance as well. And I will be back again soon. Bye for now.